What is up here, YouTube? Jigsaw0097 here today. I'm going to be driving here during this video. Just going to go get some food real quick. I was at work today, unfortunately, so I did not get to watch the Giants get torched by the Lions. Thank you, Detroit. I think the final score was like 24-10, something like that. It was amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing that our division is just crumbling this way. Another reason too, I did watch that Dallas Denver beatdown on freaking Dallas, which was amazing to watch. It was honestly one of the best coached games I've seen in a while by the Broncos. They did what I wanted the freaking Eagles to do on Sunday against the Chiefs. Good old-fashioned run the ball down their freaking throats, throw some passes to keep the defense honest, and get like 2 interceptions. This is all I wanted. This video might be a little bit of a rant on Doug Peterson because I watched the Bitter Birds video the other day. Shout out to you guys, by the way, where they were saying that Jim Schwartz's defense looked like freaking an elite coach defense, and then you got Doug Peterson out there calling plays. It looked like pee-wee football. Like, I have to agree. It's like we have 2 teams here, guys. The Eagles have like a really amazing defense with an amazing defensive coordinator, and then we got freaking our offense with Carson Wentz out there taking hits like there's no tomorrow, freaking throwing balls like 30 times a game. And then I see Doug Peterson run screenplays on third down. It makes no sense, guys. So anyway, that's kind of my rant on Doug Peterson. I might get to him a little later in the video, but I just kind of want to talk about the NFC East as a whole, okay? So right now it's looking like the Redskins and the Eagles are the teams that are going to compete at this point. Now, I'm not going to do what I did last year, where I'm just going to start crying wolf here and saying that the Eagles are going to win the division. I made that mistake last year, and I will not do it again. I still think there's a lot of football to be played. We're not going to really know who these teams are until about week 4 or 5. But as it stands right now, the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Redskins are all tied for 1-1 in the division, and the Giants are 0-2. So what this tells me, and what I've seen with my eye test, is that the Cowboys beat the Giants week 1, and we're finding out big whoop. And then the Redskins beat the Rams, which we don't really know, but I'm saying big whoopee too, because they really struggled against the Rams. That was another thing. I saw the Redskins really struggle, and they only pulled away right in the end there. I don't know if that says a lot about the Rams or if that just says the Redskins kind of stink. We'll have to see what goes on there. But regardless, I really just think that the Eagles are the team to beat right now in the division. And now I'll get on to Dallas real quick. So Dallas got shalomped, guys, by the Redskins, or by the Broncos. It was embarrassingly awesome how bad. I think they held Ezekiel Elliott to like 8 yards. He had less rushing yards than Tom Brady, guys. Think about that. It was amazing. I hope that teams look at this now and they beat the Cowboys down. It's time for the real world, Dak, and it's time for the real world Dallas fans. You guys rode high last year, losing 2 games. It won't happen this year. Dak Prescott, when he was forced to throw 2 interceptions. I am not going to hear the Carson Wentz-Dak Prescott comparisons anymore. It's not even fair at this point. Carson Wentz has no running game. He has no running game because Doug Peterson will not give him a running game. And he's still going out there looking like a freaking superstar, delivering balls to Torrey Smith, Alshon Jeffrey, and Nelson Aguilar. So that's all I'm going to say on the matter is I think we know now that the Eagles are going to be more legit than the freaking Dallas Cowboys, just based on quarterback situation. Without Ezekiel Elliott, the Cowboys are nothing. If defenses can figure out to shut him down like they did, it's just going to go from there. There's going to be no discussion here anymore about whether the Cowboys are legit or not. Now, again, it's too early to tell. I'm not going to sit here and crown the Eagles and say that they're the best team in the NFC East. I'm just saying from what I saw from the Dallas Cowboys, if the Eagles are smart, that's if they're smart, and I do think Jim Schwartz is smart enough, he can shut this freaking Cowboys offense down. I mean, Dez dropped the ball again like 2 more times. The guy has freaking stone for hands, apparently, from what I'm seeing. He's the Nelson Aguilar of last year. So anyway, Yeah, the Giants too. We'll get on to the Giants lastly. The Giants have shown me nothing to make me convinced that they're even going to be a contender this year. Now, I know it's the Giants. They're like the Packers. They tend to kind of wake up in the middle of the season, and they kind of show you what they've got. But at this point, man, that O-line looks so bad. I can't wait now, guys, to see what the Eagles do to them this coming Sunday. This is going to be a glorious game to behold. I mean, look what we did to the Chiefs. Imagine what's going to happen to Eli. I'm going to predict at least 5 sacks on the guy, and I think that we're going to get a couple interceptions, especially if Malcolm Jenkins continues his legacy of picking off Eli Manning at every chance he gets. So I just don't see this as a problem game anymore. I think we'll be able to clean this divisional game up pretty quickly. But we'll see. I mean, if I had to predict, I'd say the Eagles will win this one for sure. But you just never know. You never know with this team. So yeah, there's that, and then what is it after that? We play, I don't even know, but this is kind of more of just a video for the NFC East as a whole. I'm thinking right now that the Eagles look the most legit, guys, in the NFC East as a whole. You'd have to tell me what you guys think about it, if you agree with me, if you disagree. But personally, I just think that the Eagles have this on lockdown right now. And it's going to be great if we dominate the Giants, because that's a 2-0 in the division. That's already better start than we had last year in the division. And it's just good momentum to build on. But again, the biggest problem is Doug Peterson. I'm sorry. I kind of defended the guy in my video, my pre-video for the Chiefs game, but I'm just seeing too many stupid things from this guy. It's like he's doing Chip Kelly-ish things. Like, the screenplays need to go. You have LeGarrette Blount as your running back, okay? Do not make this another DeMarco Murray situation where you underutilize him. DeMarco Murray is tearing it up in Tennessee right now. Tearing it up. And it's because they know how to use him. When you have a running back that is north to south, you don't run him on a screenplay. Or even worse, what Doug did in this last game against the Chiefs is he just took him out of the game plan. And he used Darren Sproles, which I love Darren Sproles, but he's not an every down back. And Wendell Smallwood is a third at best. The Eagles are really struggling. And why the hell did I not see Corey Clement? Where was he? I don't get it. So Doug Peterson needs to clean this up. I did see in his interview that he says he understands, but will he do it? Chip Kelly used to say all kinds of jackass things, like he's gonna do things with the offense and never did them. So we'll just have to see what happens. But as it stands now, the Eagles are not getting it done, and I can't see Carson Wentz throwing balls these 30-plus passes a game. This is just going to lead to him injured, and this is just going to tank your whole season. We do have Nick Foles as the backup, but I want to see Wentz, damn it. I want to see what he's going to do with this offense. So I really just liked what I saw from Denver. That's one of my main points with this video is Denver gave us the blueprint of how you beat Dallas. And Dallas is one of the best in the division. If they can do that against Dallas, you can do that against the Redskins. You can do that against the Giants. And it's really just comes down to this. You protect the quarterback, you run the ball, and you throw the ball when you have the opportunities. And then, when you on defense, you play some damn good pass rush, and you blitz the crap out of him, out of the quarterback. That's all they really did. They played the most basic football you can play, but it's basic but effective. So this is what I need to see from Doug Peterson, and if he doesn't do it, I mean, a lot of people are saying give him the 3 years. I agree, I guess. We gave Chip 3 years, but it's like what's happening in Indy too right now with Andrew Luck. As you guys may or may not know, Andrew Luck's one of my most overhyped, well, not even overhyped. I think the guy's a stud, okay? I think the dude really is a really good quarterback, and he's being wasted in Indy. They're wasting him. I don't want to see that with Carson Wentz. And this could happen and Howie Roseman too, not addressing the running back in the draft. It's like last year they didn't address the wide receiver, and then all of a sudden they sign all these one-year guys. Now we don't have freaking running backs. It's like the one thing they didn't address. I mean, they got LeGarrette Blount, but it's like you needed to draft a running back. It even pisses me off even more to see Kareem Hill on the Chiefs learning that we could have drafted that guy. That guy was on the board, and they traded up for Donnell Pumphrey. I was super high on Pumphrey when we drafted him, but I just see weakness in him. I don't see anything. I just see a guy made of glass. I don't even know if he could be good. He's a project at this point. Could he be good? Maybe. Will he be good? Very, very unlikely. I just don't see it. There are some guys that come into the NFL that are not ready, and I see that with Donnell Pumphrey. So really, bottom line here with the Eagles, I hope that they look at what the Broncos did, and I hope they clean this crap up because it needs to be addressed. It needs to be looked at. The Eagles are a good team, guys. They are actually a good team this year. It's the play calling that could kill them. And it's just unfortunate, honestly. This is just Philadelphia, man. This team is ready to go. From what I've seen out of 2 weeks, there is no reason to doubt this team, guys. There's no reason. This defense is lit. This defense is stacked. They are coming to play, to eat. I mean, we watched them go up against the Chiefs and be successful like they were, which the Chiefs is supposedly the best offense in sports. So if we could do that to the Chiefs, I mean, they barely got away from us in the end, and a lot of that had to do with the offense. The defense fought like hell, but the offense gave them really nothing. We didn't get enough touchdowns. Not till the end, but anyway, guys, this video has been rambling on for long enough. I've been just driving around. I was going to go get food, and I've been driving around talking, but what do you guys think about this? Do you agree with the points I made? Do you think that this team just needs to clean this stuff up? Are you kind of frustrated with what Doug Peterson is doing? Because I kind of am. Whatever you have, comment down below. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Shout out to Bitter Birds, like I said, and also Joey Shakes. I watched a couple of his videos about this. Who else? Desert Eagle. Desert Eagle had a pretty good video on this. It's just us Philly fans, we know what we want out of this team, and it just never happens. It's like, just let me coach the damn team is the way I'm thinking about it at this point. But anyway, guys, this has been Jigsaw0097 here. I will talk to you all later.